Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nights coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 62. I didn't even realize we was live, but we live. My man Jake is with me. Rick Dom, Pancheezy will be joining us shortly. Quite a few things going on this week. I guess we're going to jump right into things. You picked up anything this week, Jake?
I got a few things. Still trying to catch up on Marvel Legends. Trying to play catch up. Just completed the Juggernaut BAF. Feel like a slowpoke, but man, that thing is amazing in hand.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I saw that you had asked about that head, and I meant to pause. I meant to, I meant to tell you that I had the head, but I think somebody sent it to you, though, right?
Yeah. I got hooked up thanks to Nick Rogers. So,
all right, that's what's up. Shout out to Nick.
Yeah. The giant with a giant heart.
Yo, he's a gentle giant. It really is. It's amazing.
What a beautiful man. Shout out to
like 712 and shit.
Absolutely.
the king of the 12-inch. Pause on that.
Pause all the way, sir.
We starting kind of foul.
Talking about head and 12-inch. We just gotta throw today away.
Word.
I'm sorry. Let's start over.
But yeah, no, that's it. That's all I picked up so far this week. Was just some parts here and there. I got some big things coming in next time though. So
excellent. So he's got the 12-inch big things coming next week, y'all.
That's it, bro. That's it. I've been sponsored by Adam and Eve. We in it. Welcome, Pancho.
You came in at the right time, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Put the dad memes away. That's it.
What about you, Rick? I know you got some stuff this week.
Oh yeah, I caught that 12-inch Panther. That thing is
fire. Underrated figure of the year so far.
Yeah, that was so fire. I was out here looking like an idiot trying to get those Deadpool figures, but I live in scalper territory, so there was like no chance.
So it actually officially dropped at retail, or it was just some
Toys R Us in the West Coast. I know they confirmed some in Philly got some.
All right, we're gonna talk about that a bit more. We'll talk about that shortly. But yeah, go ahead.
I also got I got my Kid Goku in. I haven't opened it. I just got it yesterday. There's literally like no floor in my house. It's just cement because they're laying down hardwood right now. And pause again on that.
Oh my God, Rick!
We out here.
So I just haven't had the time to open anything. I finally completed the Black Panther wave. I bought that terrible Black Bolt, and I regret it.
Dude, I did too for them. I was like, oh, I need something to display with the Medusa, and then I got it, and I'm like, why? Why did I do this?
It's just like it's just annoying because they've had removable fins on characters before. Like, why couldn't you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Because Inhumans suck all the way around. I mean, Disney's just shitting on them. Like, put it away, fam. Put it away.
I'm gonna have to put Dwight in a headlock when I see him about that shit.
You're gonna have to get the big brother noogie.
What
are you doing, bro?
Straight noogie, a grown man.
Yeah, in front of everyone. Make sure his wife is there.
No, just honoring on his whole family.
And that will be the last time I'm ever invited to any event ever.
And that day was the day that Kendall got arrested for assault.
HouseCon 2018, we lit. That's it.
We lit.
I'm gonna put him on World Star like that guy who was. I'm from New York. I'm by myself.
Well, he was sleeping. Got put all the way to sleep.
What else did I get? I didn't get much else. I don't think. I was keeping it Legends centric this week. Legends were all on my mind. Oh, I pre-ordered the Wave, but I haven't gotten it in the Lizard one with CMD. Well, I didn't pre-order. I ordered it.
Yeah, CMD need to send me a little check or something.
Yeah, man.
Royalties.
They're messing up right now.
Yeah, I see quite a few people went ahead and ordered from CMD. Not to say that they weren't known before. I mean, people have been ordering from them for years. Like I said, when I reviewed the figures from the Wave, I used to order from them way back in the day, but they definitely got a little boost on that Lizard Wave.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't have known the quickness of which that wave was going to come out until we found out it was shipping. You know what I mean?
But yes, it's a solid wave, though, man, for sure.
Hey, Mike Odom today, I believe Mike Odom lives in San Diego. He got Deadpool and he got Cable this morning.
Yeah, I saw him just put up a picture of Cable. Let me find
the Cable review's up. I think.
he put up a review actually.
Yeah, he put up the review. Yeah, he put up the review.
He was repping for A.C.B.A. out there today.
No doubt.
Heavy thuggery going on.
Shout out to Mike. P, what's up, P?
What's goody? Yeah, I got a bunch of shit actually this week. Let's see. I got the Kid Goku. First and foremost, I got the Kid
Did an
Goku.
amazing review.
Oh my god, yeah.
Watch, stop fucking around.
Just
man.
Fire. See that. It needs more views. Absolutely.
Let me tell you, man, that Kid Goku is like the funnest figure I've gotten in such a long time. Usually when I do reviews for those, like I review the whole thing, me just talking, and then I'll go back and I'll set up like a couple of displays for B-roll while I'm giving my final thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
This review took like 2 days to get out because I kept on setting up displays.
You look like you was having fun. You look like you was having fun.
I literally couldn't stop setting up displays with this Goku. Like all of these Dragon Ball, like Irwin and Jack specific figures that I've had on ice for like the last 15 years finally got their time to shine, man.
That's what's up.
So I got that. I got TN in also. Pretty stoked about that. I got that third-party Bastion from Overwatch, but I haven't got a chance to open him up. So hopefully I'll do that tonight.
Who makes that? Is that DX9 or who makes that?
Yeah, it's DX9, I believe.
Fire. They're great. So
what's Overwatch? Is that the game with that chick that everybody keeps buying? That's for Figma?
Yeah, that's right. That's that.
So wait, Figma put out another character from the game?
They've only done one so far.
Third-party Transformers though dropped the Bastion from the game.
Yeah, because he transforms as well, so it's a really good move for them to take him on.
Okay, they're branching out, yeah.
It's very good. Like from what I've seen so far from other people's reviews, he's not like 100% accurate to the in-game model, but they took some liberties to get him to transform, which is totally fine. I mean, like only like the most dedicated will like notice the inconsistencies, but I mean, whatever. It has to transform, so what are you gonna do?
It's pretty interesting that a third-party transformer company did that. That's something new, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's super cool. And then I got a bunch of shit, so this might go on for a little bit. I got that Pokemon. Those 3 evolutions of Pokemon started hitting different distributors. So I got Incineroar, the evolution set of Incineroar with like its 2 evolutions before it. That's a GameStop exclusive. Barnes & Noble has the water type, and then I think Toys R Us has the other one. Maybe, I don't know. But those came out. I got the Dragon Stars wave with Hit in it and Future Trunks and Goku, Blue Goku. Did a review on that as well. And then what I was talking about last week, those Frieza second and third form figures, I got those in finally.
Fire.
Pretty stoked. And then I actually went to like my local swap meet for like the first time in like months. And I got like a bunch of shit that I didn't even think I was going to get my hands on. I got like a bunch of like 12 scale vehicles. I found this old, like, it looks like a kind of like a play school type of deal. It's like this really weird proportioned Corvette, but like it looks just like King Kai's Corvette. It's like unbelievable. So I'm pretty stoked on that. And I got a bunch of video games for like 50 cents or whatever. So that's it. But that's it. That's all I got in the mail. This new Dragon Ball line dropped. It's like they're Dragon Ball kids. It's like a bunch of kid characters. That just came out. And I got that. It has like Kid Goku, Krillin, Chi-Chi, Gohan, Prince Vegeta, and then it has little King Piccolo too. Little Kami. No. So those are coming in, and that's it. Period. I'm done.
That's what's up. I got on Monday. I guess it was Monday. I don't know. Every day is the same day as Groundhog Day, but I think it was Monday that I got the Lizard Wave. So yeah, I said last Sunday that I would be getting it the next day. Yeah, so Monday I got the Lizard Wave, reviewed all the figures from the wave. Pretty decent wave. The builder figure is absolutely worth it for you to pick up each individual figure because the BAF is very good in my opinion. One of Hasbro's bigger and better BAFs for sure. You get a lot of plastic. And yesterday, I actually got a throne, a Black Panther throne from my man Chris Lyons. My girl actually had reached out to Chris and pretty much set that up for him to send me one. I was already actually getting a commission from him. He's working on something else for me right now. Chris Lyons actually did the that sort of like tenement building diorama that you see me use a lot, and that is the backdrop for like all of my reviews for the past like 4 or 5 months now. But he does excellent work. But so yeah, I got the throne and I got the lizard wave, and I think that was it. I don't think I got anything else in. I did a lot of like moving shit around and like whatever. I got some shit coming. Oh, I do have Kid Goku coming, but I didn't get it as fast as you guys because I was on I guess you could say the Power Loot. I don't know what they call it in Japan, but it was part of my order with Akuma. So Akuma and Kid Goku should be here maybe tomorrow or Tuesday.
Nice.
And I think that's it. I'm looking forward to Kid Goku. I'm looking forward to Akuma as well. This is the
while I was out in Purgatory, I remembered something that I ordered.
What's that?
I don't even know who makes it. All I know is it's coming from China. It's some random ass person doing some illegal ass shit.
I love it already.
It's a figure. It's a 1/12 scale figure for the anime Slam Dunk of the main.
Oh, yeah, you ordered that?
Yeah, I ordered it.
Fire.
And, I'm actually kind of annoyed that when I ordered it because I messaged the guy, said, hey, I'm paying for it right now, but don't ship it. I'm gonna give you some extra money. Get it here to me fast. The motherfucker never replied to me, and he just sent it. So I'm gonna have to wait like a month and a half to get that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's got like Figma articulation. It looks like too, right?
Yeah, it looks like a Figma figure, but with cloth, like clothing of a basketball jersey, the Shoku jersey. But it looks like obviously Bull's inspiration. He's wearing Jordans and. You know, it's what Slam Dunk is famous for, that all these characters would wear actual NBA player sneakers, mainly Jordans. So I'm excited for it, but I'll let you guys know how great it is in a month and a half. Yay!
Shout out to the kicks on Spider-Punk. I like the way they did the kicks.
Oh yeah. Those look so dope. When I saw your review.
Cool. But what'd you say the name of that company was again? I saw pictures of that figure, but what was the company?
We don't know. We just bought it on eBay. One day it just showed up.
Bootleg, as far as anybody knows, right? Bootleg.
Okay.
Yeah, there's absolutely no company that holds the license like that to make like articulated figures. So somebody just in China must love Slam Dunk so much they made a random bootleg. You could also buy it on AliExpress. I'm sure you could buy it on Wish too, but we went through eBay. A couple of us. I know Sal Mejia. I know he bought one, and I feel like an idiot for not remembering the rest of the people that were all Slam Dunk with. Oh, Nick Steele, that guy bought one.
Okay.
And I can't remember anyone else. I'm an idiot, but it's a lot of people that went in on it, and none of us are gonna get it anytime soon.
I'll see the review in 2 months. I'm excited.
That's all good. That'll be a little surprise in 2 months.
By the time I get that figure in, Fabio's going to be back from the hiatus.
No doubt. Shout out to Fabio out there chasing his dreams.
Yeah, he's out there putting in work.
That's it.
So while he's gone, I'll defend NECA. I got you guys.
Oh, he's taking notes. Like, what NECA things did they miss? Because I got some shit in 4 weeks.
How the hell did they miss Ultimate? Right? How the hell did they miss Ultimate Freddy? Dropped again. Oh.
Another predator.
The fucking predator.
This is the Super Battle Jungle Double Predator.
You know what?
It's the Double Dutch 2-pack.
NECA should do a deal with DJ Khaled.
Hell yeah.
Another one.
For real. Every time you open the box, a little sound sample.
Could you imagine that? They should blow the fuck up if they had DJ Khaled in a NECA commercial.
That's not even the soundbite isn't even far off because some of their Jason figures have like the music when you open the box. Yo, I can see that. I can hella see that for the Predator.
You smart.
Look at that.
You loyal. Every time you open it, it compliments you. You smart. You loyal. You're invested in a brand.
Special cloth alert.
Brokenfigure.com. Don't you worry about it, son. We'll be all right.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh man.
So what else? What else happened this past week? I feel like a bunch of like little shit happened.
We got that NECA teaser with all those like really obvious figures.
Of what? Seven more predators.
Jeez.
Oh no, I don't know.
It was Mezco. Mezco.
Mezco, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. What was It was Spidey. What else?
Jason.
I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah,
Jason.
Alex.
Like, wait, is a 112 scale Jason?
Jason Voorhees, yeah.
What? I missed this one. Hold up, I gotta look for it. That's fire.
It's just a shadow, but everybody knows it's
right.
him. It looks, it's him. You know.
Okay. I wonder because they had on Ice. They've had the what do you call it? Dawn of the Dead and the Evil Dead stuff like ready to go forever, like of prototypes. So I wonder if they're finally gonna get stuff moving with the horror now with Michael Myers coming out in October of 2085. So it's exciting.
Yeah. Plenty of time for everybody to save up their shekels.
I can't wait. I can do a penny a day and still make it.
Oh man.
We're gonna have somebody come on here and defend Mezco now, you know?
Oh, we got the Spider-Man Homecoming figure, which they actually revealed that one, although it was previously in the shaded out picture. They revealed that one. There's a Batman of some sort. Obviously, it could be from any damn movie that nobody asked for, or it can be some version nobody wanted again.
I wonder if it's gonna be the Gotham by Gaslight because they're pushing that so hard right now.
Yeah.
Mattel's got a figure. DC Direct has a figure dropping for it again. Like, there's a couple companies doing it. So,
movie was pretty solid. I think Michael Wisman pointed out it was really not much like the book.
No, it's very different.
Yeah, it was very different, which is it's cool because you know.
Yo, shout out to Ray Lee Vickers. Yo, what is this guy doing? What is he doing?
Who's doing who?
What?
What is happening?
I'm sorry, but this shit, yo, Ray, I love you, man. You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, nobody met with Sweet Baby Ray.
That's it. Ray in the building. What the?
Hold on, let me bring up this picture.
Oh my god.
Yo, my man, he don't care about the rules or posting or nothing.
Love it. There we go.
No
true
fear.
True artist expressionism at its best.
Here we go. This is it. I'm posting this on the fan page everywhere. It's going.
That's new phone background. A minute.
Hell yeah.
Yo. Yeah, sorry. That was just hilarious.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
What a guy.
One and only. Yeah. The Emerald Archer of A.C.B.A. All right, I'm done.
Yo, shout out to Ray, man. Always showing love and support, man. You know I got you. I'm actually sending you something tomorrow, bro. I'm sending you a little bonus pack. Yeah, some cutouts that he sent was a little jagged, I guess. So I'm gonna send him some fresh ones tomorrow.
Nice.
But yeah, my bad. What was he talking about?
What were we talking about?
Oh, we were talking about Michael Wisman was talking about Gotham by Gaslight, how it's different.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good film though. It was cool. Shout out to John for the Plex because I wouldn't have seen it any other way.
Shout out to John. Actually, I seen John Friday. He came by my crib actually Friday to drop off something and to pick up the. I had a Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider for him that he had paid for like a month, 2 months ago. That I just been sitting here. Whatever. I saw him on Friday. Swung by for a quick minute.
I thought John lived in Philly. Is Philly really that close?
Nah, John lived up in White Plains, which is like right above me.
He works in like Philly though. I think that's where you're getting confused.
Yeah, he's works at different places. So yeah, I guess sometimes he might be out in Philly, but yeah, he lives like 15 minutes from me, maybe.
Okay, yeah, White Plains. That's like a little upward of New York City, right?
Right, exactly. So yeah, let's talk about this Deadpool. I guess these Sasquatch wave is showing up out in Cali. And well, it showed up in the Philippines real quick for a minute. I spoke to my man Thomas Villacorta. He said that it was another error out there and that they weren't supposed to drop it. So just like a few people got it from specialty shops, again, like comic shops or whatever the case may be. But it showed up in Cali and San Diego, according to Rick. Well, absolutely, because Mike Odom got it and a few other people got it out in Cali real quick. So what was you saying about that, though, Rick? Was it actually on the shelves or they put it out early by accident?
They were actually on shelves, and it was a total mistake. There's been like, apparently, like I believe now at this point, it's going to be really hard for you to find them unless your manager is an idiot at your Toys R Us, because I believe they sent a mass message out to managers to not sell that wave and keep it in the manager's office. So I don't remember who it was, but somebody went to their local Toys R Us, and after they bought a couple, the manager pulled the entire case and was like, "Yeah, no, we've all been told not to sell this anymore."
He slapped that shit right out of his hand in the checkout line.
Basically.
I already paid, bitch. Sorry.
Not in my house.
We're getting conflicting.
So did anybody actually get the full wave, or was just a few figures here and there that people picked up?
From what I've seen, no one's built the BAF yet, which is important.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody's getting lucky enough to like get an entire wave. I would be fucking holding the wave in my arms, calling anyone with money like, "Hey, get over here, I'll pay you when I get home."
Yeah, no doubt.
Confirmed or not, Red Deadpool comes with no BAF pieces, correct? He comes with nothing.
Yeah,
yeah, I think they put the BAF piece with the Hascon Deadpool instead of Red Deadpool.
That way we had to buy him twice.
Pretty much.
But they did give Red Deadpool Dollar Tree Ninja swords.
So excited at that investment. I was wondering why Hasbro. I get it now. I get it.
I saw somebody mention about Deadpool's sword that we could just use the original Series 6 swords, which were actually really good. And yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot who said that.
I don't know, but I don't want to buy a $90 figure just for the swords. I'd like to find
only if you already had the.
I was like, yo, it's gotta be cheaper way here.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
So I wonder if this will make the Juggernaut wave Deadpool go up because of how superior in terms of like it's modern, it's got more gear, it's got way more accessories. Like you were saying, a Deadpool only comes with 2 swords, right? Not even a gun.
Yep, no guns. But you know what? I don't think that. I think that this one is going to still end up being a better one because it has the better articulation, and Hasbro's on their 90s shit right now. That cable looks phenomenal.
Oh my god, that cable 6. I've seen a video of him without the armor on, and even then it's sick. It's so accurate, like it's crazy.
Yeah, it looks good. Can his little eyepiece come off or no?
Not that I've seen. Well, but an X-Acto knife can fix everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
one of his wrists is like the Stormtrooper wrist where it goes up and down instead of in and out.
Yeah. That's the proper thing that they do for gunners. You know what I'm saying? G.I. Joe does that.
I know a lot of people are upset with it, but I have no problem with it. I'm not holding guns all the time, so
John Pop Sergio pointed out that the heavier the gun, it'll actually end up because the way that hinge works is just on a friction hinge. So after a while, it'll get looser and looser the heavier the gun holds, something like that. That'll be an easier hinge to loosen up than a normal wrist hinge.
Well, hopefully his guns is hollow and they're not mad heavy.
That was the cool thing about that cable is that he comes with like a bunch of new guns.
Oh yeah.
Does he? Do they look good or are they some bullshit?
From the package, really good.
Better than Domino squirt guns and stuff like that.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
water pistols.
That's a modern Domino.
I know that's strange. A lot of the wave is 90s, and then they're like, "Here's a modern Domino." I would almost rather have that as like a variant or a store exclusive.
I mean, I don't know that I don't know. I guess at some point I would love to have a complete 90s original X-Force and figure form. I mean,
we got
Shatterstar, Strife. Who else?
We got Shatterstar and Cable now, basically, but we still need Domino, Boom Boom, Feral, Warpath. Is it? Yeah.
I'd like to see him redone. Absolutely.
Man, it'd be nice to get Boom Boom, but if they could kind of steal Mezco's idea with the bubble gum and include some bubble gum with them.
Oh, fire! Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at Cable's eyepiece, I mean, maybe that's more of a possibility now than ever. You can do like a clear plastic bubble.
You know, I talked about somebody had mentioned this first. I forgot exactly who it was. It might have been one of y'all that mentioned it would have been dope if the Spider Woman came with like a belly accessory or something like that. Was that one of y'all that mentioned that originally?
No, Sling said he's making a belly for it.
So I had mentioned that in a review, and it got mixed reviews. Some people were saying that was really stupid. Some people were saying cool, but yeah, man, that would have been dope because she didn't come with any accessories, pretty much, except the shades. That would have been actually pretty cool, I thought.
If you're not going to give us a belly, give us more hands.
Right, no doubt.
Exactly.
At the very least, she could have came with some extra hands.
Yeah.
That costume is just underwhelming, though. I don't know.
Does she even still have that costume in the books right now?
I don't know.
I think that was like for a hot minute. That wasn't even for anything, really.
I'm not even sure.
That all new, all different stuff, and now they're on the Legacy joint. So
everybody's switching back to classic costumes again?
Yeah, yep, classic characters coming back.
Nobody knows Spider Woman like he does.
Yeah, word. Put the Ched signal out.
Yeah, you know what? I shouted out Cheddar in the review just because I knew Spider Woman is one of his favorite characters. So shout out to JC. Cheddar. What else? What else happened this past week? So we got a pump fake on the Sasquatch wave. It's not officially out, but some people were able to get a couple of figures. I got to check out Mike's review. I definitely want to see how that cable is.
We got the pictures, supposedly rumor pictures of the Apocalypse wave.
Oh yeah, I guess that showed up in one of those other groups. It's definitely fan made. You know what? Somebody on my Instagram hit me up and showed me where the actual silhouettes, where those images came from. It was like from a video game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
the power of Todd Ortiz.
Yeah. Todd says that he confirmed that a minute ago that that we're going to begin a Magneto and a Sabretooth anyway, which is, you know, understandable. It's got to happen. That's definitely happened since they don't know.
Man, I swear, if we get that fucking black costume Magneto, that black and white costume Magneto,
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say, that we don't know which Magneto they're going to give us, though. So it could be that black and white bullshit, or it could be.
There's that inverse one where it's like white and silver when he's. I like that one, but I know everybody wants the classic red, and I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't got a nice classic red one, and it's ridiculous.
The closest classic Magneto we got was Guardian, so that was nice. I don't know if y'all had that.
Oh yeah, the Guardian.
Just take that star off. You're halfway there.
We should be like all those people that that put the BAF head for their Magneto.
Yes. That one
with the blacked out.
Dark, yeah, for the onslaught. And I'm gonna be 100%. I'm halfway through one of those customs right now, and I feel terrible now. I'm gonna destroy it.
That thing's so big.
It's huge. It's like a humongous noggin. I'm hoping to get like a Zorn head or something, but yeah, it's just way too big for that body.
Ooh, Zorn head is good.
That's what I'm thinking. I can't, because other than that, what's a great Magneto head? The Silvermane head.
Yeah, you're gonna need to sculpt so much unless you have the helmet on.
Oh, is that, yeah, but I would say the Toy Biz helmet might end up fitting on that.
But even Silvermane looks a little older than Magneto even is.
Like
honestly, Magneto's supposed to be pretty old, really.
World War II till now. I mean, we're living in 2018, so
he's just buff as fuck, but he's really old, man.
Master Roshi.
Pretty much.
Facts.
Pretty much. The hell is that? What else? What else is going on?
About stuff that's dropping. Give me a second. So we covered the Apocalypse stuff. Now that Apocalypse BAF is made out off of what again?
The new one that's supposed to be coming out later.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be mostly new parts. I'm not 100% sure.
The other things that have come out this week, my bad. SH Figure Arts debuted Sakura and Ken.
Oh yes, all right. So yeah,
that Ken is a terrible head.
Yo, it's like Farm Boy Luke with the hair, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, man.
And his face expression is like he just touched like the neighborhood girl's booty without her knowing.
Pretty much.
Almost accurate to the character.
I just got that.
Pretty much. Me too.
Oh damn. And then on top of that too, the Storm Collectibles variants have been hitting Toys R Us retail too. The recolored Bison and the recolored Ken. Speaking of the Street Fighter train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, it's so crazy that these companies can be like trying to move into the American space, but not say anything.
Nothing.
Like, why
just
wouldn't
show
you
up.
put on your Facebook page like, "Hey, guess what's gonna start showing up at your Toys R Us? Be on the lookout." You know, like it took a random person going to a random ass Toys R Us, like, "Oh shit, look what's here."
It was me. I was there today. I was like, oh, I want to see what they have for NECA products because they're garbage. And I was like, oh, they have the Street Fighter stuff. I'm like, oh my god, wait a minute, it's Storm Collectibles variants, and it's just like nothing. There wasn't even price tags near there. Nothing. It was just sitting on the shelves, like in the like video game aisle. Not even with the imports. It was so odd.
Yeah, see that kind of stuff. Like, how can you be running a business and want people to take you seriously when you don't tell nobody nothing? Like, even like, you know, you telling somebody at the booth when they ask you like, "Hey, where's this gonna be available?" and you being as you letting people know like, "Hey, man, be on the lookout in the store." Boom.
You want to build a want. You want to build an expectation to like, oh, this is coming out, or like a knowledge of. I think the only precursor we had to this is Toys R Us in October had a picture of the Bison on their site for pre-order, but then it went away, and then all of a sudden they're available in stores. So it's a pretty big gap in terms of what you can expect, like when they're coming out. Just kind of hope for the best. Like, it's odd. We don't even know if there's more. We don't know if Toys R Us are doing just a line of the color variants. We don't know if it's just these two, or maybe because I think there was 46 or 47 different color variants for Ryu they showed.
Jesus.
It might be. There was so many. There was like the blonde Ryu. There was like all purple gear, dark Ryu. There's like 3 or 4 different variants of the quote unquote hot Ryu, the one where he's like ripped up with the beard. So it's like we have no idea when they're coming out, and Storm isn't saying anything. Retailers aren't saying anything. It's literally just a happenstance of how you can find these things.
Well, I'll definitely talk with them at Toy Fair and try to ask as many questions as possible. But it's a good possibility that they don't know. They just don't know what's really going on. Honestly, they just take it in 1 hour at a time, I suppose. You know?
But so is anyone gonna get the figure arts? Ken and Sakura?
Oh, that Sakura is getting caught, no question.
I'm getting them regardless. I'm gonna get Ken. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's a good possibility you might be able to just swap the head out for something. All of these customizers out here doing anything. I mean, you know, it's possible for something else to come along.
Yes, somebody tried to do the what was the line? The Soda one and the Resaurus ones. They've tried the heads on the Ryu pegs and stuff like that. See how big it would be compared to the body. Those two have been equaled out, but I mean, there's so many different lines and variants. And like with Dragon Ball customs, there's literally 100 million statues where you could pop a head off of, and like
no doubt. I see Dallas doing that with those statues for the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures actually. So yeah, definitely you got options, but I haven't purchased any of the Storm stuff, so I've been staying true to figure arts with the Street Fighter stuff. I ended up selling my Soda collection some years back, so I'm just hoping to replace it with figure arts and have a full grouping. I haven't even really fucked around with the figures or taken any pictures of any of them really like that. I've just been copping them and just keeping them on ice pretty much.
It's gonna be like the Power Rangers, you know, they're better when you break them all out at once.
No doubt.
Another big thing that I think either came out this week or we got pictures of, don't quote me, is the Figma Gwenpool right off the heels of the Legends Gwenpool.
Mafex.
That's it.
Yes. So it looks good, man. It looks really good, but like, do I really care about that character enough to cop a Mafex Gwenpool though? You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they even made that, but I guess from what I'm hearing, that character is super popular.
I don't know, man. It's such a like it's 10 times sillier than Deadpool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I feel like Deadpool has a different kind of gravity to him than Gwenpool in a lot of ways. But yeah, cutesy anime figures, man. They're the wave, you know.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good for a lot of like jokey pictures and displays and like funny shit, and like I could see my man Raspberry Chainsaw having a field day with that figure. You know what I'm saying? Like his type of his brand of display art will lend to that figure for sure.
You already know Mafex is out here playing for keeps when they give you multiple backpacks.
No doubt. No doubt.
Sharky backpack.
No doubt.
Move out of the fucking way, Hasbro. Sharky backpack is here.
Is this Mafex's? How many comic characters has Mafex done for Marvel?
That's the thing. None that I remember.
Yeah. That is actually the first entrance into the market.
Which is crazy because I feel like there's tons of other import companies that have been doing. We have Revoltech making bangers. We have Figma overcharging, but having Mafex come in at hopefully a decent price with matte accessories, a distinct anime-ish style for that character. I mean, I wonder if that will lead to other characters, especially more obscure ones, which would be super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to imagine they're gonna go all in with doing comic book characters, but there's just no question that this is a very strange first choice.
Well, I don't know, man. I feel like that's gonna sell. I agree 1,000%.
So much more sense because she's actually really, really popular, and it's a different Gwen.
Right. Right.
When people do that one, I understand. Like when Revoltech did their Spider-Gwen, there's so many people upset, but Spider-Gwen is genuinely popular. With like Gwenpool, but don't get me wrong, I'm gonna buy that Gwenpool. It seems like people hate her more than they like her. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm talking shit, but I pre-ordered it too. It's just that you know what, the domestic prices for that shit it's nuts.
What are they sitting at domestic wise? Are we in the $100 range yet?
Pretty much $94.
Yeah, no. See, that's a no buy for me. I can't stomach that price for a figure that we all know is gonna be no bigger than 5 inches and have. I mean, it's gonna have decent articulation, but like. Watch Boog's Legend review on the stuff. Like the Gwenpool we got pretty adequate for $20.
It's all right. You know what? But the Legends one is frustrating because there is no. It doesn't even have that good like upper torso articulation that what's this chick's name? Hawkeye's girl.
Katie Bishop, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
Not Kate Bishop. No. Well, yeah, Kate Bishop and the other chick kind of share the same upper torso articulation. What's the other chick with the black and white costume?
Oh, Silk? No, not Silk.
No, he's talking about what's her name?
Hawkeye's ex-girlfriend.
She's something bird or something. I forget.
He had ended up Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
So her upper torso articulation was very good, but Gwenpool is so frustrating because every time you want to like move her in a certain way, you really can't. It's really just like a jokey figure with some good accessories, and like you could do like some cool vanilla shit, but like you're not getting nothing dynamic out of that figure. And I don't know that Mafex you're gonna be able to do that either. Possibly, I guess. I mean, they put out this Spider-Man last year that was stupendous. So,
well, I'm on the heels of that Gwenpool thing. Aren't they using that body for X-23? So that's terrifying.
Are they?
Yeah, it's that new teenage female body book.
That's gonna be bad.
That I didn't even think about that.
You know what? There is. I don't know who it is, but it's one of our Filipino homies over on PNP has the X-23
already.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of. They're basically everybody has a scattered one. Like one guy has a red pool and an X-23. The other guy has the X-Force one and a cable, and another guy has like Deathlock.
Is this like the Infinity Gems? And then Sasquatch is the god.
Interesting. We gotta bring everybody together so we can get the wave and shit.
Yeah, Infinity War. That's it.
A.C.B.A. Infinity War.
And speaking of ab articulation, that was another thing I bought this week. I completely forgot. Unreal Jaina Solo's articulation blows the mind.
I hear that's.
Whew.
I hear it's a great figure, but one most people are going to pass on because of the least amount of relevance it has to the Star Wars franchise.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like here's a banger, but no one's going to buy it. Unlike Reven, who everybody wanted Reven, and it's like, here's the statue for $20.
Pretty much. And it's funny about the Jaina Solo figure is like, it's like Hasbro knew that, and that's why they gave her that facial expression, like "fuck all of you." Like she's Like, with that facial expression.
Yeah, she has that smirk like, you like that bitch?
Right.
I knew you would.
Got him.
And that's why you're not going to get it ever again.
Pretty much.
Hey, but that figure's a really good base for, like, I guess what would be, like, female shield agents. Like, you know, like if you did like a Quake custom out of that body would look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Maria Hill, you know, you could. It's a really really nice body, but it's like tactical suit.
But that's the
When you
crazy
top all
shit
the
about you know, we talk about this all the time with Black Series and some of the shit that they're doing articulation wise for the females. It's just like, yo, go next door and borrow fucking bucks that they have. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't understand that, man. Like, there's no way your factories aren't like in the same fucking place. It would just make no fiscal sense to that for them not to just be out of like one big ass factory. So you're telling me that you and Marvel don't get along so much you can't be like, hey man, let me borrow this mold.
Pretty much. So
It's wild, man. It's wild.
it's insane. What's that? Yeah, I don't know what else is going on. Anything else?
That's all I have in my notes for what came out.
Oh, you know, Pancho was talking about those third party SHF figures. Pancho,
The $250 one?
no, not this.
I was like, yo, not the little guy that laughs. All right.
No, there's supposedly it's like super up in the air right now. So like a week ago or some time ago, somebody like posted this picture of like a promo image of a Captain Ginyu, and it was like in the SH figure art style, like a 2.0 body style, and like it's very obviously like a 3D render of a figure. And some people were saying like maybe a third party is going to make it, maybe not. And then like a lot of people were like, oh, well, no, it's not because like nobody said anything. No company's claiming it or whatever. And then literally this weekend, the like a prototype of it just started floating around on image boards. And so it looks like it's real and it looks like it's possibly happening. And the same guy who put it up, put up another like preview for like a generic Frieza soldier, which is going to be the craziest thing in the entire world. It's like the dude with like the mutton chop beard or the biker beard,
the mutton chop mullet dude.
Yeah, that's the
one
man.
that I saw. That's
really.
That one looks.
The drunk uncle trooper.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Captain Ginyu, but that drunk uncle trooper looks amazing.
They're both on my profile. Like I think I posted something about it on my profile on the book via the face. So that's where you can find the pictures. Like, but I don't know. This could open up a lot of doors in terms of just fleshing out that whole cast. You know, like if I just don't like. Obviously, when you think third party, like I mean, Transformers comes to mind. One of the most like successful third party, like branching out lines, like is Transformers. Like whenever you're like clamoring for a cool Transformer, you can guarantee that like a third party is going to do it for you. And I don't understand why not a lot of people, not a lot of other lines are taking advantage of that. And I think Dragon Ball is like perfect.
Well, I was just thinking another thing that third-party Transformer stuff does is they'll take an existing mold and they will either shrink it or make it bigger. And I was just thinking with Roshi coming out and stuff, backwards engineer that to make it smaller.
Can one of y'all share these pictures? P, you can share the pictures, or are you on your phone?
On my phone, but I can get on the thing too. We'll figure it out.
You know, one thing I was gonna say that you know, David Walton just for years and years and years has been talking about how crazy it is because you know David Walton's like the biggest Transformer guy. He's just been talking for so long, like why hasn't anybody done no third party figures for Marvel, for DC, for SHF? And you know, I could understand being hesitant because you don't want to get hit with some sort of cease and desist or some sort of lawsuit. But like Jacob just said, you know, some companies do add-on kits. Like, how hard would it be for you to do like an add-on kit for SHF? Like, you know, you do like special head sculpts for like for Gokus and mass produce them, or like special hands that we never gotten before. You know, it's I don't understand why companies have not tried to do that. There's so many people.
The wave's coming now.
Look at all these people that do these like super nice detailed painted head sculpts for Hasbro figures right now that are like, you know, freelance sculptors and whatnot. Like, you know, there should be people doing the same thing for SHF as we speak.
I agree.
As we speak,
Boom.
baby.
There's the mullet man and Ginyu.
And here's the prototype too that just came out. So like, it's looking good, man. Like supposedly these are 3D printed prototypes.
What's the scale supposed to be?
These are supposed to be SH Figure Art scale.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's like crazy exciting. Like
that is.
And man, that expression right there on the mullet guy, Jesus. Yeah, I know you know the expression I'm talking about. Wow.
You better get bodied by Trunks.
He looks like fucking Gohan is about to pull some shit in his ass right now. Oh no!
What did they call him? F Soldier?
Yeah, just Frieza Soldier, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Frieza Soldier participate.
They already got the third party names down. It's after my heart. I love it.
Wow. And what company is this?
That's the thing. Like, there's no. I can't read Chinese, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, what's the demonical fit? Could that be the company?
You look demonical fit up. Like, I haven't been able to find anything, so damn. It's rough, man. Like, these might be just like brand new dudes on the scene. I don't know. But
imagine
like
plot twist, he's a 3 3/4 inch, and we just gotta hope so for.
No, man, these are those candy toy scale.
My Shoto Dragon Ball mechanical fit.
No, I don't fucking want the candy toy scale.
But these look really good. Like I found I like dug up my tote full of like Irwin and Jack Specific Dragon Ball figures from like the early 2000s and like even older Dragon Ball figures from like the 90s and stuff like that. And like I just was reminded like how many like characters essentially nobody gives a fuck about that they had no fear of making. Like that line had so many different Dragon Ball characters in it. It had like yellow suit Yamcha. Like who the fuck wants that? Like it had like just weird shit, man. And like they didn't care. They just made him. And like I think it's really cool that other third party people are finally coming in the mix, and we'll be able to see some other characters that SH Figure Arts either can't fit in their schedule or some other shit they just want to keep on ice to whenever they're in the red, and then know they can release a figure they'll sell. I don't know.
So it's the mullet guy. This guy is one more guy that they teasing to.
No, it's just Ginyu and the mullet guy.
Okay.
The participants.
I'm sorry. These are both made by the same company. We hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same
okay.
Company. Yeah.
So it seems like they're using the body. I wonder if that's going to be the running trend. Is just like, here we made a buck of this body.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We make on it. You know what I mean? So with some Dragon Ball knowledge, who do you think else could be made on that body?
If they scale it up, they can do Birder if they scale it up. If they scale it down, they can do Jace. They can just use this upper torso, like this part right here, just like the chest with the pecs and stuff.
Yeah,
they can scale that up, and then they can retrofit maybe a Raccoon and even a Guldo. So you can get like the whole crew going on. Like you can even get like literally anybody from Frieza Saga you can think of. They'll do it like Zarbon. I can see
Zarbon. Yes,
you can do like Frieza, first form Frieza, if they scale it down. Like possibilities are literally endless.
There's money to be made here for sure.
No question.
Definitely, for sure.
Especially for just because it's Dragon Ball.
And I wonder if because one thing Hasbro learned over time is you can't compete with the third party. Kind of let it go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this will play into that for Bandai. I wonder if now because of that they're going to be forced to start doing obscure characters first. Probably not.
Possibly. Who knows? You could do Raditz. We can get a Raditz.
Yes,
sick.
Absolutely.
You know, speaking of Saiyan armor wearing people, we really need a Mr. Popo.
Hell yeah. Sophobi has a Popo, but he's like out of scale. He's like super tall.
Yeah, all the Mr. Popos are like terribly scaled.
Didn't Irwin make one? Probably also way out of scale.
Did Irwin make a make a.
He didn't. I
Mr.
could be
Boba?
super wrong.
I just looked it up and they did, but in their like 2-inch series.
Okay, he came in like a stadium or something.
He comes in like a 6-pack with like a bunch of random characters like Yajirobe. And
Okay.
Oh, those little guys.
Yeah. I
comes
could
on. Maybe this isn't even real. This is like a bunch of weird ass characters. Like I don't think
it's like a hay. Is this a bootleg? Is this a hay fever dream? What's going on?
I typed in Erwin.
Yo, look at this infinite power.
Shit, my bad. I'm trying to turn this shit off. I don't know. Just go back to what I know. But yeah, there's a lot of money to be made. I think everybody can agree that Frieza Saga is probably, if not your favorite saga, your most nostalgic saga, because that's where a lot of people got turned on to Dragon Ball. Either that or Cell Saga, depending on how young you are.
And then there's like 18 people that love Boo Saga. You know?
Yeah, all my younger friends and my friends' little brothers love Boo Saga.
That's when I got in. That's when I got into it. That's why I was like Majin Vegeta. Then every other thing, I'm like, who cares?
I have last night on. My daughter was watching it actually from the
Hell yeah
Saga.
Nice.
You know, my brother is 3 years younger than me, and one day I was messing with someone. I think it was maybe like the newish Trunks with the Saiyan armor, and he's like, "Hey, these figures are nice, but where the fuck is Gotenks?" And I was like, typical younger cat wanting anything from the Boo Saga. Like, where's Boo and Gotenks at? I was like, they haven't made them yet. And he literally just said,
Didn't they tease those? Didn't they tease a couple of the younger cats from?
You know what? That's something we didn't even put on our list. We actually have a lot of well, not a lot, but a few pictures of the fat Majin Buu going around.
What? Figure arts?
Yeah, figure arts. Yeah,
we sure do.
Hold me back.
Sitting. We sure do.
He looks terrible.
Different faces.
Sitting, but
no. I wonder how they were gonna do the diaper on him.
It looks okay.
Yeah, it looks okay. I'm
trying to find it right now.
You know what it is? It doesn't look terrible, but it's just like a bad way to like promote him. I think.
Okay.
Like it's not his
he
best.
Needs a better
side.
PR person. He needs Hercule in his life. I feel you.
Yeah. Sign me up for a third-party Hercule, by the way.
Yo, Mike Fleck would be on that faster than anybody.
Truly.
What's that?
Mr. Satan.
Oh yeah.
Satan.
Mr. Satan.
Oh man, it's Mr. Satan.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So
my little brother watches the American dub for Super.
What?
And I didn't even know that they were actually okay with calling him Mr. Satan here.
That's wild. I've noticed that too.
They call him son. They call Goku Son Goku in one of the more recent movies, right? It was a revival of F. He's like, He literally says like, whatever one of the movies where he's like talking to mad people in a crowd trying to make him escape. He's like, I'm Son Goku of Earth. I was like, yo, that's fire.
Fun fact about that is like, the guys who are translating the script were like, just call him Goku, but like Sean. So fun, like everything that I've said about how he does like Goku and stuff aside, he fought for them to keep Son Goku in that.
That's fire.
Pretty sick.
That's respectable.
Yeah, he fought for that, for calling Son Goku in that, and then when they redubbed Kai to Frieza, like before he's Super Saiyan, before he does like the times 50 Kaioken. Yeah. And he says, "I'm Son Goku from Earth." Like he fought for that too, and I was like, "Wow, respect."
Yeah.
Do you think, Sean?
For a guy who always told people like, "I don't want to be anything like the Japanese," to do that.
You know what it was, man? It's probably when he met Nozawa in 2013 at Animation. He got humbled real quick.
I was gonna say nothing.
The queen, the fucking queen.
That's definitely what happened. I was at that panel and like he looked like starstruck. It was really nice to see him like that. Aside from his usual, I'm Goku.
Oh my god!
He's sitting next to the real Goku, son. Sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Why don't you put on one of those early 2000s Hawaiian Goku shirts and sit in the corner?
Oh my god, I would kill for one of those. Yo.
I need to get a Postboy Piccolo shirt stat.
I'm
Oh
like,
my god, yeah.
the more bootleg, the better. When they're like Super Saiyan 5 with gray hair, with like a samurai sword, it's like I couldn't ask for a better thing. I only want to live in those. That and Kigurumis, I'm in it.
I'll never forget being a kid and seeing all these crazy, stupid fan art Gokus. Like, dude,
Dragon Ball AF.
This is the
Dragon Ball
super secret Super Saiyan 17 Goku. Like, what? He's gonna go to 17?
This will only be shown in the Tree of Might 3. You know what I mean?
Dude, they're saying this
Special edition. Garlic Junior Saga.
Garlic Junior Saga. Fuck out of here.
It's paprika.
This time, Garlic
It's
Jr.
for real.
Really pissed.
Is he in canon? Still no. All right, we got this, guys. Next time.
Emperor Pilaf's an adult again.
Guess what, guys? We're going to change the plot twist to Slug to make even less sense.
It's genius. This is genius. There we go. They're sitting Majin.
You're welcome, Ocean. Get on it.
Yeah, Ocean. I love Ocean. Here's Majin Buu. Looking a little rough around the edges.
Oh, he needs a better romper. That's terrible.
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
Gotenks looks fire though. Hold up.
I don't know why they displayed him like that. Like, he looks perfectly fine. If he was just standing there, you'd be like, oh, fuck.
You know why? Because they don't have a Tamashi stage wide enough to support his fat ass because he keeps on falling over.
That has to be something like that.
He needs a mech. He needs one of the mech ones with the ratchets built into every turn.
It's very interesting. I don't know, man.
There's a picture of him just standing up, and he looks really great.
Yeah, I don't doubt that standing up he'll look fine. I'm just a little concerned about articulating him and trying to like fuck around with him. How practical all of this.
Well, I mean, he's got the knees, he's got what looks to be ankle pivots, toes. I'm really interested to see how the waist works because it looks like his pink gut goes in a more fuller circle and might attach in at I want to assume like a huge ball joint.
Right.
That would be.
I would really like if right there in the waist and where the belly's at, if it had like the older SHF thing where where you pull
it up,
turn, and you know what that would be good too.
And I feel like he's one of the characters that could totally pull it off in usefulness. Like it would be so useful to be able to bend him forward and get into any kind of poses. Same thing with the head. I wonder if we're gonna be able to pull up on the head, or it's gonna be because there's no way it's just gonna be a swivel. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you this, Jake. If we don't get
listen up, Jake.
God damn it!
If we don't get a fuming head,
where's Nick Rogers?
Majin Buu.
For sure. Yeah, they need that for sure. If it would be cool if his head was just on a magnet.
Yes,
you could just do whatever.
A la Nendoroid Kirby.
Yeah, Nendoroid Kirby.
Word, that would actually be dope. Yeah, I don't envy them for trying to figure out the mechanics of a figure like that.
It seems so complicated because also it's not like you'd ever use this mold again besides maybe a recoloration. That's it. Or use a Janumba. That's it. And even then it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
that's the shit that hurts as far as spinning bread. The fact that you won't be able to actually capitalize on that mold again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they didn't do Kid Buu first because they could just steal the pants from that Gotenks back there.
Yeah, they should.
Absolutely.
Start a base really easy for it. It's whenever people ask for characters from this SHF line, and I can't think of somebody that could use the same mold. I tell them I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Well, it's
these guys. They don't want to spend that money and that time if they're only going to use it once. Like this Buu, I'm even worried that we're not going to get this for a while because I don't. It's just so hard to work out that engineering and stuff like that. Like that's what took Nappa so long. No one is ever going to be able to use that Nappa sculpt.
No, I feel you. Another thing too is at least with the other iteration of Buu, Evil Buu, I don't know what his classification is, but every time you absorb somebody, that's literally the only mold change that body would need. And they already exist from those other characters. Obviously, the certain body molds will be different. Like when he absorbs Gotenks, when he absorbs who else does he absorb? Piccolo, stuff like that. So yeah, I think even that's more feasible than Fat Buu.
We actually saw an early sample of that, and we never got anything from it. I'm sure Pancho remembers. It was on display once.
Yep.
With the different clothing options. And I was there when they did it, and I asked them. I think there was somebody else with me. Maybe it was Darius or somebody was with me. And they were like, oh, the reason we're not really soliciting this yet is because we don't know if we want to sell all of the clothing changes together in one big pack or if we're gonna sell you each individual version. I was like, dude, we're not gonna fucking buy. I mean, we're gonna buy it.
And we're gonna buy it. It's Bandai.
We don't want to, man. And they were just like, oh, okay. He's like, we were just testing the waters. I was like, just give us a big pack, man. We're over here paying $100 for a giant ass Doctor Strange pack.
Dude, Bandai is so petty that when they released this American garbage Power Rangers Legacy line, if you wanted the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to have their weapons, you had to buy a whole nother different set that was also like $150. It was like all metallic iterations, but you have the guns now. But hold on, if you want them to combine, you got to go to San Diego Comic-Con and get the like. It was so bad. I wouldn't put anything like that past Bandai.
Damn, look at
two. He's so fat. Wow,
2 stands.
2 stands.
Mama's so fat, you need 2 stands, son.
See, he looks great standing up, man.
He does, yeah. Oh, Shenron's another one. Like that could never be used in anything else except for recolorations, and maybe that's it.
Pretty much. Shenron is one of those figures that you just put it on display and you just keep it on display. You don't really do anything with it, man.
We almost didn't need it articulated.
Dude, I remember the first year I went to New York Comic Con, they debuted him displayed where every single point was articulated like his upper neck. I remember that.
Crazy undulation.
And like, I feel like I get why they didn't do that. That would have been like crazy expensive. It probably would have been twice as much. Like, but like everything was articulated like every inch or so, which was nuts. I could possibly see like once we get more into the Dragon Ball line, if they re-release this as a con exclusive and then just swap the head for the Dragon Ball Shenron head.
Oh my god, I would love that. That one I would actually buy.
Oh my god, that cartoony dog meme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
I'll fucking take that any day.
I have it right here. I have a Ichiban Kuji statue of it right here. So like if they just released it with that head, like
yes, absolutely. That's
perfect.
I know.
Yeah, and it's basically just a recolor and a different head sculpt. And like since they did like that Namek Saga Goku where he came with the extra face, like it's possible that they could do like something like that for a con exclusive, because
I feel like with how expensive he is too, if you're changing the head, that almost will justify the price. They'll bump it up because it's a con exclusive, but because of how much money already went into that molding, if they're like, oh, we can get more money out of it and still not go crazy.
You know, and the best place to do that an exclusive at is like a place like New York Comic Con, where they've done an exclusive for them before, with that Vegeta.
For sure.
The Vegeta was there, and then what was the there was another. Was it the Gohan? No, that was the recolors straight up are usually San Diego Comic Con, correct?
Well, the recolors usually have just been Comic Cons, period. Like the first time they've added a new accessory to an existing figure was that Goku, where it came with the extra face and the belt.
Was that's not the one that was the Tamashi event in New York exclusive, right? That was
no.
That was the Kaioken one?
It was, that was the Kaioken one. That was a San Diego Comic Con exclusive as well, I think, the Kaioken one, or maybe it was New York. But then that Goku, the Namek Goku, was it debuted at the first Mexican Tamashi event.
That's right.
And those
where Cappy got hosed. They hosed Cappy, man.
And people were paying the weird import fees for a Japanese figure from Mexico.
It was nuts. Dude. I still like the completionist in me still wants that variant of it just for the box. But like knowing that I own the actual figure just with a different box is fine, I guess.
Let's get into pop vinyl territory.
That it definitely is. I feel the same way with the Kaioken Goku because like I have the Tamashi event version, but then I don't have the con exclusive version, but it's the exact same fucking figure. Like, it's the exact same box too. It's just a sleeve. It's like another.
You have the brown
layer.
shipper. Oh, see, yeah.
Where's the brown mailer?
That's all I collect. I actually throw the figures away. I just keep brown mailers.
I give all of the figures to Goodwill, and I just keep the brown shippers.
We know where the money's at, guys.
Oh man.
P, what the fuck is that mustache?
What was the name? Dad Pancho? Papa Pancho? What was
Papa Pancho?
Papa Pancho is life.
dude.
10 cents, kid. That's what I paid for
I
comics.
thought Jake had a stutter there.
Just today, Junior.
You know how much I paid for comics back in my day, son.
$13.50 for 10 books. I've been quoting that shit all day, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. I love it.
Stupid. Dumb. Super
Yeah,
dumb.
but when I did, I look like Paul Blart Mall Cop, so I cried a little bit. It's different. It's different for everybody. You should try this next.
Oh man. What else? These were the figures I was talking about earlier, the kid ones. These are like super cool. I don't know the scale yet.
Somebody throw that head. Oh, I was gonna say if you could throw that kid Krillin head on
Krillin.
Yeah.
On the body. That's literally the reason I got
I didn't see your review yet, P. Did you try the Krillin head on a Goku body already?
No, not yet. I didn't want to dip into that like side of the thing in the review.
Okay.
Just because like I don't know. Oh, that wasn't me. But like I'm super stoked to try it out.
You gotta tune in to the next Dragon Hall. That's really where it's at.
Shit. That show is like
all
but dead. All but dead.
Damn.
What happened on this past week of Dragon Ball Super? I didn't watch it.
A lot, actually.
Yo. Oh my god. So spoilers. Toppo just went nuts. Like apparently this dude's been a candidate for the God of Destruction the entire fucking time.
Wait, who went nuts?
Toppo, the guy with the Mythbusters mustache.
Right.
Jamie Heineman in the
Jamie Heineman. Yeah, he so apparently he's been like a candidate for his universe's God of Destruction, and he's just been like debating whether he should do it or not. And then in the middle of the tournament, he's like, you know what, fuck it, 3, 2, 1, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And he literally just transformed into a God of Destruction.
Fire.
In classic Dragon Ball fashion, this fat guy got fit, and that's it.
That's my whole life. I'm like, one day I'll be able to Master Roshi this.
Yeah, let me just transform.
Fat Boog gave me hope. He spit out the whole skinny one.
What? Did he fuck somebody up, or he
he bodied Frieza like the worst he's probably ever gotten it since like the first time he fought Goku. Like he like gut checked him so hard it was nuts, man.
24
and,
carat though.
He like smushed his head. He was like, "Fuck you, dude!" Like all but saying "fuck you," pretty much. I mean, like it was great because like Frieza has been generally on the sidelines for a couple of episodes now, but he was like talking all this shit to Toppo. Like as soon as like you start liking Frieza again, like this guy's pretty all right. He's working together with 17. He's becoming maybe a little bit more redeemable as a frenemy instead of just an enemy. Mm-hmm. And then like he just starts talking all this shit to Toppo, calling him like garbage and trash. And then like Toppo's like, you know what, fuck you, dude.
I feel like you can't Vegeta Frieza. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean like
that swap.
That was one of the big things I think Rick and I were actually talking about as well when we found out Frieza was coming in. Like we both hoped that he wouldn't become like a good guy. I want him to be just a piece of shit forever because
that's why he's my favorite. That's why he's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. I love what a shitbag he is, and every time you're like, hold on, this could be a chance for him to oh no, he's gonna be worse. Okay, all right,
yeah, that's it, man. Like I just feel like the history of that character is literally irredeemable.
Oh yeah, a little bit of genocide here and there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did he get put out or what?
No, he's literally on the edge of the stage. He's like knocked the fuck out on the edge of the stage. So he's just going to be off screen for about maybe 2 episodes, and he's going to come in the 11th hour or something. I don't know. Whatever the formula is.
Longest like last 10 minutes of a tournament in history.
Yeah, it's reaching Planet Namek destruction levels right now for sure.
Yeah, and it's crazy because this series is just the king of planting seeds that you don't know exist. Remember the first time you see Toppo? He's in that cloak like he was like a god.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just like, what is this guy doing in a cloak? And then you see him and you're just like, oh, okay, he's like a wannabe Ginyu Force guy. Turns out you were wrong, friend, and so was I, because this son of a bitch was playing it low key
the entire time.
Yeah.
I thought the rabbit dude was gonna end up being more of a threat than Topo, but Topo is just impressive as hell.
Oh, Speedy Gonzalez?
Speedy
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, man. Like every episode until the end is gonna be just like one surprise after the next. They only got like what 6 episodes left, probably.
Do we know that that's it? That's the end of Super? I
mean, it's the end of this arc for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and whether or not they'll continue Super or it'll be another series is up in the air.
GT Part 2? No.
Jesus Christ.
But they made this just to wipe that from everybody's mind, man.
It's up in the air, like that. Even that new movie, it might not even be in the current continuity, because like the official press release they put out for that movie is like it's a continuation of the old theatrical movies, like the ones that don't fuck with the continuity at all.
So that means this takes place after Wrath of the Dragon, right? That was the last one?
Possibly. Like it could follow that formula where it could be taking place where everybody's the same age or the same consistency as they are in the Tournament of Power. They're just not in the Tournament of Power.
Oh, so it's just like a long ass episode, like the other movies.
Yeah, It's just like an offshoot.
I like it. I actually like those movies a lot. I know they're underrated because they're not canon, but
they're cool.
Yeah, I love the soundtrack. A little bit of Pantera. If you guys ever heard the American Broly movies,
God, a little bit of Disturbed.
Woo! What is it? Drowning Pool? Yes.
Yeah. Christ Almighty.
So bad.
But yeah, so it's super up in the air if the new movie is going to be like that. It might have just been like something lost in translation, or it might be a continuation of Super. So
yeah, one of the problems with reading shit in Japanese, like unless you're speaking to someone that perfectly knows Japanese, that like should probably actually be Japanese, you're not going to know things well because words mean certain characters mean like a million things. Like, oh, this is the sign for dragon, but it's also the sign for hope. Like, what? What the fuck does that mean? Like,
there was a solid 3 months where, I don't know if you guys familiar with Kamen Rider or anything like that, but they were trying to. There was this one online site that was trying to get the jump on like TV Nihon and stuff like that, and it was just like they were making shit up as they went, and it was amazing and terrible at the same time. I would hate for anybody to have to go through that shit with an anime.
Oh man, let's go ahead and open up questions too. If you guys want to start asking questions,
no doubt.
While we continue to just shoot the shit, I guess.
Yeah, everyone's taking a shit.
Speaking of translation things, like back when like Roshi was about to get eliminated from the Tournament of Power, like when he got like all burnt up or whatever, and like everybody was screaming like "Master, Master," Goku was using like the term of master that also like that also meant like father or papa and stuff like that, and like none of the translation sites like picked that up.
Yeah, nobody picked it up. He calls him Oji-san, which like could be like it's like an older like father figure, grandpa, papa kind of thing. So it's like, seriously, you guys are just gonna say master? Because he's definitely, they translate it to master, but he 100% does not say the word master.
No. Yeah.
The word master is not even kind of close to the word he was saying, and like nobody picked up on it.
Yeah. So moral of the story is we don't know what the fuck's going
on. And when you watch that scene of him getting so emotional that he's dying, it means so much more when you know that translation. When you just hear master,
yeah,
it's like, oh, how emotional, master. But when you're hearing him, oh, like it's hard to like put it to like father figure.
Father figure.
Because that is like basically what he's saying. But like you can't put father figure.
Yeah, it's
father, papa, kind of thing.
The closest thing I guess you could compare it to in English is like, instead of formally calling your grandfather versus like papa or something like that. So like if your grandfather's like on his deathbed and you're like crying your eyes out, just, oh, grandfather, why? Like, no, doesn't.
Yeah, no. Grandfather.
Oh wait, that's not normal. Oh.
I said the wrong thing when he was passing Jesus.
That's what made it go faster. God damn it. All right.
Dang, fucked up the last words, huh?
Somebody Somebody asked if the SHF Mika is canceled. I don't know.
Wait,
Mika, the
what?
wrestling girl from
What was that?
Armika?
Armika, the wrestling girl from Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, I think she's doing like April or some shit.
Yeah, I know a couple of people were confused as well if she wasn't coming out or if she was delayed because
he was like exclusive, like a web exclusive, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
She's gonna scale incredible with Zangief.
I want to say April. I don't know why I'm saying April. I might be totally wrong, but I think she's doing April. I could check actually. Hold on.
No, it's April. I just looked it up.
Okay.
April. Yeah.
Somebody else asked, "What's the deal with Hasbro and Hasbro, Marvel, and Star Wars? Is there bad blood?" I don't know. I'm not them.
None of them says what. None of them says what's wrong, but everybody acts like a bitchy high schooler to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
When we were at that.
When you compare them to each other, they both act like, yeah, right. They're not on my level.
Yeah,
I could imagine that there's some semi-friendly but not really friendly rivalry between them. I could imagine that, no question. But,
yeah, when we were at that event, Boog, like you asked, like,
right,
what's good, and they were like, "Fuck, did this guy bring that up?"
Right, yeah. Come on, dude. You know we don't fuck with them, but we got to keep it nice.
There's nothing. They're doing like that fake talking through the smile. There's nothing wrong with Star Wars.
Right.
I like those guys.
I feel like the Star Wars guys have this sort of air, like, yo, Star Wars, man. Yo, we've been doing this for 30 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Don't talk to us about fucking Marvel Legends type shit.
We literally made a figure of that stupid guy with the hole in his face from fucking The Force Awakens.
Right.
What could you do?
And people army built it before they even know who it was.
Yeah. The only thing we couldn't sell was just Constable Zuvio.
And people still try to army build because they had no idea.
Yeah, that's the thing about Star Wars, man. They sold damn near literally every fucking character from the original Star Wars.
Dude, they sold so many things of every character that they literally made a figure for a character that didn't end up even being in the film.
The movie.
Constable Zuvio doesn't exist.
Whoa, wow. Hold on. You talking shit. He's in the movie for 1.5 seconds getting killed by my boy Kylo Friend.
Kylo Friend. I remember when that figure came out and everybody's like, "Where's he?" And the movie came out and everybody's like, "Where the fuck is he?" And like all the believers are like, "Just wait for the Blu-ray, wait for the behind the scenes. My man Zuvio is gonna come out and body everybody."
This ain't Warner Brothers. That's not how this works.
Nobody bodies Ben Swolo.
Nobody. Pecs for days.
Big Nips Ben doesn't get messed with.
I also think, like, you know, even though they do work, they still have the same parent company, Hasbro. There's definitely rivalry between the two. Like, I mean, obviously, if they're successful with a certain buck, like, you know, that's their work that went into that buck. Like, why would they share it with basically a competing section of their own company? You know,
I don't think we talked about this, but I saw a report somewhere that the figures for Star Wars this quarter from this movie didn't do well. Actually, they had like a big loss, a big drop as far as selling figures from this particular movie.
That's because the movie figures kind of sucked with the 4 points of articulation, but the movies, everything got pulled from China. Mejier, I could get this wrong because we don't have them over here. They're like a grocery chain throughout the USA. They clearance most of their Star Wars stuff out for like $1 for the $10 figures and stuff like that.
Really?
A burn sale. They're getting rid of everything Last Jedi. I've already noticed that my Walmart is getting rid of some of the Black Series figure stuff already.
Oh, some of the Black figures.
No, listen, man. Listen, man.
Jake.
Just Darth Vader.
You know what's funny? Somebody left a comment on one of my videos today, like one of my Black Panther reviews, and just put, "You racist bitch."
Wait a minute. What? There's so many levels to this.
I think it was like a kid, though. I don't know.
This is wild.
You know what? One thing for people to note, because everybody like me and Lewis and like somebody else were like talking to someone. Maybe it was even John Papa Sergio. But, you know, they were bringing up the fact that China pulled Star Wars because it was doing terrible. One thing people have to remember is that China didn't have Star Wars until like 97 or 98.
They started
so
with the prequels?
No, they started with they had 4 through 6.
Oh, the
only at
re-releases.
that time. Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha. They had movie bans over there because dictatorship.
Right. Yep, that's fun.
So they actually didn't get the films until the late 90s. So when they saw those films, they were like, "What kind of cheesy bullshit is this?"
Oh no.
They were just not impressed whatsoever. And Star Wars has just notoriously never been popular in China. In fact, like the most loved Star Wars film in China is Rogue One. And the reason why is because they were marketing Rogue One to be like, see the similarities between the way that they're overthrowing and you overthrew someone. And they were like, yeah, we're all overthrowing governments together. And that's one of the reasons why Rogue One was like was actually liked over there. And it's just you could pretty much expect any Star Wars movie to just not do that well. Even though China is notorious for saving terrible films that are
Transformers. Excuse me. What?
Yeah, like Transformers and stuff like that. It's just it's a notorious problem with China and Star Wars. You can just pretty much never count on them. If there was a movie of Star Wars that was just stormtroopers, it would probably do the best ever over there because that's all they like. They don't like Darth Vader. They don't like Luke.
It's like Iron Man with the armors. That's it. That's all that sells out there.
Exactly. They just want stormtroopers. In fact, like I'd say the most popular stormtrooper in China is the one that's like not even real. It's the Adidas suit wearing one.
Oh, that's right. I see bootlegs of that shit on everywhere. T-shirts, everything. It was not originally just a cosplayer, and then it's kind of canon, a little bit semi.
Like, I know it was a cosplayer at first. Yeah.
Yo, do any of you guys own any of the extreme sets stuff? I know none of you guys have any of that shit, right?
Nope.
I don't get this asylum. How do you have somebody in an asylum with bars? What the fuck? I don't understand that.
An asylum with bars. That's how they keep them in.
One of those new school asylums.
Nah. If somebody's in an insane asylum, they're not behind bars. They're in
they're in a padded cell.
Padded room, or like, you know what I'm saying, a room.
True, yeah, or like I get what you're saying. Well, because I mean, this is a terrible way to use it, but like Belle Reve and Arkham Asylum in the Snyderverse, it's literally just a prison. Like
that's true. You can just chalk it up to the English, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I think personally, like, if I were trying to sell something, I'd hit it with Asylum to get the brand recognition of Arkham Asylum versus just like jail.
Right, no doubt.
You get that new jail in, dog?
Right.
You get that extreme sets jail?
Rikers Island pop up.
It goes great.
Rikers Island
and Toynweiler.
Do you guys get that subway set? Oh, you mean you're talking about Train?
Train?
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Sandwich Artist restaurant. Get it right.
Ori A asks an extremely loaded question.
Oh no.
What toy company would you want to tackle making an action figure of you? What accessory would it come with, and how much would it cost?
I'm fat, so let's go with a plush company. Build a bear for me. Here we go.
Bear.
Whoever made the ICP figures, that Violent J body is made for me. I got this.
Whoop whoop.
Oh god. I cringed in real.
That's actually
this one goes out to all the juggalos and the juggalites out there.
There's like 4 of them in all of A.C.B.A. I like it.
Just God.
I would pick maybe NECA.
Whoa!
Wait, well, hold on.
Here we go.
There's a problem with NECA.
An ultimate Boog. They'd have some good accessories.
Ultimate Boog. What would the accessories be, Boog?
For me,
a camera and Hennessy.
Definitely some. I don't know. It's a good question.
It's got to be a 2-pack. You have to have a version of Weird Al with you.
Oh yeah, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it, bro. We gotta have the Michael Jackson Eat It. It's the Eat It Weird Al and Boog in a 2-pack.
Done with the serial number scratched off, maybe.
And with a Dutch arm right on the package.
Yes, just the picture of the Dutch arm.
Just get Boog dapping up the Dutch arm.
Yes,
I would like
arm, not Carl Weathers.
I would like if, like, the back of the package, you could cut out the image of Pancho with a microphone, so you could have Boog come in and, like, fuck around the pussy.
Yes.
Classic. Oh man.
Nah, I think somebody that would do good with cloth clothing. So probably Mezco, because I mean you could really they could really explore like the gear, like some jeans and some cool.
That's more Enter.Bay territory though.
Something like that. I'd appreciate something like that.
Nice. What about you, Rick? What's good?
Oh, dude, I want top of the line hot toys. I'm picking anyone. Oh man, it's a hot toy. I want a hot toy. And he has to have multiple shoes. And if I don't have multiple shoes, I'm just buying a bunch of the Enter.Bay Jordans.
Yes.
Which, by the way, the people that run Enter.Bay, or at least run the booths, they're like the nicest people ever. If you ever have a chance to visit an Enter.Bay booth, go see them. They're the fucking best people ever.
Even the people who run their eBay are super nice. Like I was like, oh hey, like literally just a little bit of paint on the shoe is missing, and he's like, don't worry about it. Here's a whole nother set of shoes. Okay, all right.
Shit.
Yeah, I the first time I ever went to Comic-Con, I was setting up the booth, and I look over next to me, and I see the Jordan being pulled out, and I just thought to myself, oh, okay, San Diego Comic-Con is just somebody selling the Jordan. I walk over, and the lady's like, oh, we're the Enter.Bay booth. And I just start to geek out on him, and I start to talk about basketball for like an hour and a half. And then when I'm leaving, they're just like, oh, here you go. And they just start giving me a bunch of free extra shoes.
Right.
See, keep in mind, at that point, I don't even have a figure yet, because this was like when the Jordan first came out. And I was just like, oh, shit. And they're just like the nicest people. They just loved that I was there talking to them about basketball.
They're just like, we took such a risk on this license. Can you please keep buying our product?
Put it this way.
We put it in my different scales just so you could buy it.
Emiya and Darius were with me, and maybe even Brian, and they give them free shoes because they were with me. Here, give some to your friends. And I was like, oh, what? Okay.
Honestly, Enter.Bay is actually who I spent the most money on so far this year. I got the duo pack 1/6 Shack, and I'm trying to catch up on the 1/9 stuff. That company, man, is amazing.
Yeah, this is incredible stuff, man.
All right, let's take a couple more questions, and we're gonna get out of here. We got a short show this evening. I got a lot of shit I got to do.
Jamekiel Johnson asked, do you think SH Figure Art should make Mortal Kombat figures? I really need a line mix between articulation and sculpt of the costumes that can more easily produce a full line.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I do think Storm is doing a great job there.
I do think so as well. I think Storm is doing a fantastic job, honestly.
Whoa! I just realized Pancho never said who he would get made with.
Oh, shit. Quickly. SH Figure Arts. My accessory is my camera and a monopod. And I want it sheathed on my back like Kid Goku.
Oh, he wants a koala backpack.
A koala
backpack.
And just like the Boog action figure, he's going to come with a cutout in the package of Boog interrupting and fuck around the person.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, for Mortal Kombat, like, I think the Shao Kahn just came out in Japan, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I was on an import site, and it said that he was in stock, but he was sold out. So I just could be wrong.
I just don't know that Figure Arts would tackle Mortal Kombat, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's very true.
If that's in their wheelhouse, really. Honestly.
Yeah. So Western license. I mean, like, especially considering how poorly the Ninja Turtles did, and like that was almost like a printing money idea. Like, who wouldn't like Figure Arts Turtles? But didn't do so hot.
Yeah, like look at the Shredder and the Foot Ninjas that we were shown from SHF 2 years ago. They don't exist anymore. You know, they don't bring them up. They act like it never happened. Like, what turtles?
Yeah, I think the last time we saw them was at last year's Toy Fair, right, Boog?
Yep.
I think.
So they officially did, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
we haven't got any word.
They're like Hasbro. They're not going to give you a straight answer, but they're dead. You know, they're dead.
Everybody was just holding on to them because they were hoping that Shredder was going to come out, and then if Shredder came out, then maybe they would have went ahead and did Krang and so on and so forth. But
yeah,
that's why I held on to them for as long as I did. But I ended up selling the four of them together. I didn't really like the way they moved, honestly. Like, it was so like they looked fine, vanilla, and they looked super accurate to the cartoon, but I didn't like the way they moved, man. It was
And you know the problem was too that it was just too late. So many people had done those turtles already, and the bubble was popping. You know, the bubble for wanting turtle stuff, it was popping. It was over.
People we're on the 90s tiff now. Yeah, we're on the 90s.
Tech had their great run with the that last animated Turtles that came out too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's been every adaptation of the Turtles that'll come out too. So it's just like, you know, NECA done really did everything except that animated show too.
Although I personally, I'm not. I mean, I don't hate the films or anything. I don't like them. The newish ones. If they would have done like an SH Monster Arts, of those movie ones, they would have looked so nice.
Not you about to get shell shocked. Hell yeah, man! When 3A did it, I almost. I was like, the sculpt is so beautiful, but they also just kind of look like Shrek with weapons. So I'm gonna pass. But
when is Figure Arts is what's the name figures coming out? With the kaiju and the robots and shit. What's that movie?
Oh, Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, yeah.
I don't know, but
because I know they're supposed to have like a budget line that's like really
$20.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Robot Spirits, I think, is what it's called. Maybe I don't know.
Robot Spirits is the. Oh wait, really? Because that's the isn't that the Gundam line that's been going for a grip?
Yeah.
Oh, I got way more interested now.
I mean, it's called it's Robot Damashi. So Robot Damashi means robot spirits.
Right.
Like, it could be any robots, but it's mainly been Gundam.
Because that's what Bandai did that with the Kamen Rider stuff. They had the SIC stuff, then they shrunk it down and made a budget line of it called Tamash something or other. But similar idea are we gonna resize or are these gonna be like 6 inches or
these are 6 inches supposedly. I got them up.
Right there.
Yeah, Robot Spirits in the building, baby.
Sign me up.
Whoa, February.
I got to mess around with a couple of them at New York Comic Con. They had them out on display.
Nice.
They had pretty good articulation, man. They would make for some good for some good displays and for some, they had good posability. But
that February date is probably right. If you said you were able to do like a grab and play, like that I think that's what they call it, the Tamashi stuff when they do that. If you were able to do that, then it must have been super close to production. So
because the movie drops in February.
Yeah, the movie comes out in February. So it just makes sense.
Man, that's what I need. I don't want to spend $25, $30 for like 3 Tamashi buildings. Some customizers should jump on that, just making a bunch of like little mini buildings with leftover foam that they have.
Dear Chris Lyon.
Get on it, Chris.
Some mini buildings, man. That's what we need, especially if we might be getting this Sentinel, man. I wonder if we can.
Oh yeah, sure.
But let's take one more question. Let's get up out of here.
Okay, let's see. There's only 3 questions left. They're all pretty short. So
all right, cool.
Which company do you expect to solicit Infinity Wars first and when?
Pop already did it. Pop Vinyl already did that. So.
Well, we're talking about real figures here.
Right.
Marvel Universe.
Todd was actually saying that the Infinity War wave, the wave for those figures is supposed to come out really soon.
Yeah, he mentioned that to me the other day, actually, that they were supposed to be dropping already, which is odd because the movie's not out until, July or some shit?
What's even in that wave?
I think he said that they were like going to start shipping like very soon, even before the Deadpool wave.
Yeah, it's half and half. It's half movie figures and half comic-based figures. I'll tell you right now what's in the wave. Hold on one second.
Boom. We'll get the Todd info locked and loaded.
I could get this wrong, but isn't there a Walmart exclusive Thanos that's supposed to drop at the same time with that? That drops in
it's a Thanos Iron Man 2-pack, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it an MCU Thanos or no?
No, it's the BAF with the glove. It's the BAF with the glove.
Is it? No, I thought it was movie.
No, I from what I heard, it was the BAF figure we already got, just with the Infinity Glove.
Really?
I don't think we have any pictures of it.
No, that was the rumor. I'm sorry, man. I could be wrong, but that's the last thing I heard. Also, it's very Hasbro to do.
He says King Cobra, Flying Chick from Thunderbolts. He's talking about Songbird, Proxima Midnight, Iron Spider, Captain America, Iron Man. So you already know Iron Spider, Captain America, Iron Man are all going to be movie figures. As
Proxima Midnight too, probably.
So it's actually not half and half, unless there's some other. Well, wait, I think Black Knight might be in that wave too.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not sure, but King Cobra and Songbird are the comic-based figures. I'm assuming that everything else is movie-based.
Do we know the BAF of that wave or?
I don't know. Nah, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Thanos.
Right, like one MCU Thanos for that, and then for the that 2-pack hitting, probably be that remolded one.
Right. What's that other question?
Somebody has another quick question. Does Storm Collectibles have the rights for Marvel figures? Marvel? I don't think so.
I don't think so. The next thing that they're doing is
DC. They got Lobo dropping.
Which one?
Yeah.
They got DC. They have the DC rights now, and they're dropping Lobo
for the video game for what's that?
King of Fighters. King of Fighters. I think that's what they have. No, Tekken. It's Tekken.
No. Wait, Lobo. What is he dropping for?
That's for the DC video game.
Injustice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the first one.
And then somebody asks, what are our thoughts of Toys R Us closing their stores?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Damn.
Yeah, that information dropped this week.
Does it affect any of your stores in any of you guys' area? I haven't seen anything close to me closing.
That just affects the Babies R Us. Funny enough, that list didn't specify. So I was like panicking for a half hour, and then I was like, "Hey," I called them. I was like, "Are you guys closing?" They're like, "No, it's the Babies R Us." So I'm good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
it's cool that they know that information already. The specifics of that. That's pretty cool.
I saw them. I saw people discussing it in Plastic and Paint. The how that would affect the NECA, because that's where a lot of their sales and shit come from.
Yeah,
they have to go online, like well, not Matty Collector because they failed, but I mean it's NECA, so maybe they'd go the same route. I don't know.
That's what NECA does. They have their own store on Amazon and on eBay.
eBay, yeah, that's usually where I get, because a lot of their distribution sucks, regardless, right now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Their distribution is it's a joke. It's a joke.
It is. So cut the middleman out, save yourself some money. Your shit's already in the warehouse.
Yeah. That's it. Ship direct to customer, pretty much. I don't think
that way when it's broken, I can return right back to sender.
I'm oddly enough, I'm the exact opposite of Jake, and all of my Toys R Us's that are closing next to me are ones that aren't Babies R Us / Toys R Us.
Damn,
that's rough.
All of the ones that have both of them are staying open. It's really weird.
That is odd.
Yeah, luckily the only location in my direct area is a Toys R Us / Babies R Us, and it's staying open. The standalone Toys R Us in Columbia, or where I went to college, that's closing, which really sucks because I love that Toys R Us. The one in Charleston looks like the fucking Upside Down. It's just terrible in there.
Why are the bad ones staying open? There's literally ones near me, same deal. Like I don't even understand how those make it. There's ones near me that haven't had stock since 2004. There's literally Mezco Hellboy figures still sitting on the racks. I don't know how the hell they're doing it.
It's weird. Yeah, the one near me never gets anything in stock. Like, it's run by a guy that looks like Evil Abed from fucking Community. Like, shout out to him. If you're watching, you're doing a good job, man. This side story, this man broke his leg or tore his ACL or something, and he came to work on a little scooter, dead ass, and was just everywhere. I was like, holy shit, this guy's the man. But anyway, but my Toys R Us never has anything in stock, and if there's anything good that could come out of all these stores shutting down, it's maybe that the stores that do stay open could get pretty nicely stocked.
Yeah,
because where the fuck else are you gonna send this stuff?
Pretty much just send an old stock. So
and hopefully they can hire some people to actually know what the fuck a repack looks like, so they don't be losing money and have to close more stores.
Yeah, and you want to know something crazy? Is that 2 Toys R Us's opened up near me, but they're called Toys R Us Express.
Yeah.
And they were opened at my outlets, in both of the outlets locations that I have close to me. And they stock new stuff all the time. They have better stock than big Toys R Us's around me.
Absolutely.
I find that the Toys R Us Express stores hike up the price a little bit, though. It seems like they sell stuff for a little higher than some of the regular stores. At least that's how it is out here.
I feel like that too.
Mine just have regular Toys R Us price hikes. The Legends are $21.99.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we paying 22.
That's what they have them at. Oh, 22, shit.
At the Expresses, but you go to a normal True, you paying less. You paying what, 18, 19 bucks? But
really?
the Express, I feel like also a lot of the Expresses up here. I don't know if it's the same for Pancho and Boog, but a lot of them are in shopping outlets and shit. So I don't know if that has to hike the prices up a little bit to compete. But yeah,
the one that in the city is in Manhattan Mall. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so this has been another episode of the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. Thanks to my castmates for hanging out. I don't really have too much stuff to plug. I think there's like a few calendars left for sale. I mean, they're available. Meaning they're what the fuck am I talking about? They are available right now. It's not a pre-order anymore. So there's literally like a few left. So if you didn't get a 2018 calendar, you should definitely jump on that. And this week I'll have a couple of new reviews out, but I don't think I have too much going on. Like I said, I'm getting Akuma and Kid Goku, but he's already got the monopoly on the Kid Goku review, so I'm definitely not going to step on his toes on that. And that's pretty much it, man. Follow the Articulated Comic Book Art Instagram. The link is below. Oh shit, I'm 10 followers away from 10K on my personal Instagram. So if you want to follow me, that'd be great. Maybe I'll hit 10K tonight. That'd be great. And yeah, that's it. Jake, what you got going on?
Same stuff. Follow me on Instagram. I got some legends going up for sale on there, and it's a good way to keep in touch with me on there. Honestly, you know.
Wow, that's gonna be a legendary sale.
Oh my God, Rick, hilarious! Shit. Yes. We opened it talking about dicks. We're closing it talking about puns. I like it. That's it. That's all I got, guys. Oh, buy the calendar. Buy the calendar. That's another thing. The calendar's fire this year. Buy the A.C.B.A 2018 calendar. On top of that,
Rick.
As usual, I don't do shit.
we love you, bro. Why we love you?
I'm gonna bump your pictures if they're good on the Instagram, or I mean on the Facebook page. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Yo, Facebook page has been getting a lot of new members, man. So shout out to everybody joining the group. It's a lot of like good feedback going. It's a lot of people sharing a lot of good tips and tricks and ideas. I mean, a lot of people hit me up and ask how to get featured and stuff like that too. The easiest, fastest way to get featured is to be a part of the group, because like a good 70% of the features come from within the group. We do post stuff directly from Instagram. People tagging A.C.B.A and Articulated Comic Book Art on Instagram. So yeah, that happens. But yeah, you should join the group. You get a much better experience kind of interacting with people in real time and looking at their B and C sides and all of that stuff. So shout out to everybody.
Yeah, and
the
ratio of guys that complain like, man, I thought taking pictures was supposed to be fun. This is toys, has like really gone down.
Yes, definitely.
So we're in a good place right now. We're not in crybaby territory.
No doubt. Shout out to
I'm all about cryberry. That's a good cereal.
Wow, this figure does look like fun, P. Sheesh. I got to go check out your review.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a. I'll watch it for a third time. I don't care. I'm ready.
Yeah, all my stuff is Pancho, just like it's displayed on screen. I just put out the Kid Goku review. I did the Wave 3 of Dragon Stars earlier this week, too. So I'm kind of hopping back in the saddle of reviews and YouTube videos. So head to my YouTube channel and just be on the lookout. Instagram, since I've started doing more displays, like I've started getting like crazy followers on Instagram. So that's pretty cool to see as well. My Instagram is Poncheezy, too. In terms of stuff coming out this week, as always, I'm always working on Posing Ain't Easy. Trying to find the best way to distribute that. And then I might do another review on like those palette swapped Goku and Vegeta figures, the Dragon Star ones that came out in GameStop. They're clones from the new game, so it's a potential army build situation. So I don't.
I bet that Vegeta ain't purple. That would have been cool.
That would have been dope. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, you know what else we didn't talk about? Well, maybe we did. I don't know. Did we talk about that Piccolo that they showed from?
The figure eyes.
No, we didn't. That fucking.
All right.
Piccolo.
Next week on A.C.B.A podcast.
Next week on the A.C.B.A podcast. Yeah, we got to talk about that because that looked pretty cool. And he might be actually bigger than the figure arts one, right? So he will
be for sure. We do know that though, right?
Yeah, figure arts is bigger for sure, right?
For sure. Definitely.
So yeah, we got to talk about that next week. Maybe we'll open up the show with that. But yeah, P's information will be in the underbar. Shout out to Mini Mates Masterworks and Wade Merrick and who's Unparalleled Universe and Mike Odom and Michael Wisman and like everybody who's trying to get their YouTube channel to 1K followers and the amount of hours that they need right now so they could keep their monetization on YouTube. I think Unparalleled Universe is actually good, but Mike Wisman and a few other people, all of these people are being linked on the A.C.B.A. fan page right now. Every day for the past few weeks, they've been putting out a lot of content so they could kind of hit that threshold and they could get their paper, man. So, yo, you know what you could do? When you find one of these people getting linked on YouTube, put their video on and just let that shit play. Fuck it. Let them get the views, let them get what they need so they could be where they need to be. Especially the people that I mentioned, because it's not like they putting out bullshit. They putting out good content anyway. So put that shit on. If you're doing a display, you working on something, just put the YouTube on and let it run, man. Let them get the hours, you know? And yeah, on that note, I guess we out of here. Thanks for hanging out, and talk to y'all next week. Peace.
Don't get eliminated.
Collect responsibly.